What's up with Ray Calf? So, calf, calves has been coming up as an issue. Someone I met in Florida, somehow his calves became extra noticeable. Like, he's a bigger guy and his calves were like thick. And here in Philadelphia, we have a block where Pearl Properties headquarters is. There's a Target, Cafe. Kafar is village in Hebrew. And then the Harper, and then around the corner the Goat, Federal Donuts, Goldie, and Kavanaugh's moved to that block. I call it the fake block, and they call themselves calves. So I'm wondering if calves is a thing. So yeah, I don't know what just happened there, but wow, it's like a which way, straight or up to Old City? Transplant Families Gift of Life, Howie's house. So I guess this is if people are getting organ transplants and stuff, they get to stay in Howie's house, which is hotel-ish but modernized. That's new. Like, I haven't been over here in a while, but when I read Transplant Families, for a second I thought of displaced families from like either natural disasters or what have you, because back in Katrina days with New Orleans, a whole bunch of families were displaced and brought up here. So they spent all this money on nothing because they have enough space. The weird thing is, I thought about that time way back when my shins felt slashed invisibly, as if a ghost could do it, or someone was a spy and could come up and like slash your... I thought about that either last night, I guess it was yesterday, and lo and behold, someone did something to my right calf while near 818 North 4th Street, across the street from 818, and I guess it's in the same realm. I would like to know what it is. People try to puppet other people. They're taught by the CIA that they can do this, and then they wind up in quote-unquote, leadership-ish positions, I guess. I don't know, that's what I'm told. It's too disturbing to me. But they're not that good. They need a lower-level person. It's easier to handle people who are half asleep or 100% asleep, still tubbing out the icing from an overly sugarized cake, and the icing tub that goes with it. Just guzzling like an icing bag. I'm usually pretty nice, but I am tired of being in this position, and I'm tired of the fact that I am worth a lot of money, and I should be earning at least 6 figures at this point in time because of my experience. particularly because of what started in 2011. So I don't mean to sound snobby or self-entitled. I never was like that. I was on a whole different path. I was all up in the LGBT community, all looking, you know, a certain way, and you know, I was going to move out to the Pacific Northwest. I was going to do the run like hell. I did run during that time period. And I was going to do run like hell, which is, I was going to do the half marathon. I had all these, you know, best laid plans or whatever. And I didn't even think, I did want to earn a living normally, but it wasn't like, I wouldn't have known how much I was worth. So now I know how much I'm worth, and I demand it. Gosh darn it. There's some trees. There's the city. It looks a lot closer in person through the viewfinder. It looks really far away, that cityscape. Lots of markings in the sky from the airplanes. I'm wondering why they marked up the sky so much today. So, because sometimes they don't mark the sky at all. I'm wondering what the difference is. How do they decide when it's going to occur and when it isn't? Because they can choose. So I know people who went to flight school and all this other stuff, and they can choose to have the chemtrails or whatever you want to call them come out or not. So they are chalking up the sky big time today. Here on, what, the 28th, 27th, 28th? I kind of forget what day it is. I think it's the 28th because they said Tuesday the 29th, so. Hi, Jinx. Lots of that going on. Should we go up through Chinatown or stick to, oh, there's red and charcoal gray. Esperanza. New Greyhound buses, wow. And I just said the other day, never take a cross-country trip on Greyhound. Just save yourself the suicidal tendencies that'll develop. I'm so not kidding. Because there will be all kinds of hiccups along the way, delays. People will look at your ticket and start to say, oh, well, your ticket, you know, you don't have a ticket for this bus. And you know you have a ticket for that bus, but people will say it anyway to get you all upset. And they'll look like, I don't see it. And you're like, well, the lady at the desk verified it, and this is the bus I'm supposed to be on. They will do that for about 5 minutes, and then finally say, oh, wait a minute, there it is. So that's what it's like to be targeted and gang stalked. And just imagine that every second of every day for 14 years. Hill and 8th, that is so funny. I guess this is Chinatown's building.